This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 763, Why Customer Service Should Be Your Priority, by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com. And I am Dan. I'm your host and narrator here on Optimal Startup Daily. I'm with you every single day reading from some great blogs on entrepreneurship, and that includes Michael Levitt's breakfastleadership.com. And let's get right to his post now as we optimize your life. Why Customer Service Should Be Your Priority, by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com. When you are selling a product or service, you can't do it without the help of your customers. They're the ones that are going to buy from you, recommend you, and if you don't keep them happy, you're going to know about it. With the right attitude, you can ensure that your customer service is up there with the best. A well-trained customer service team is a must, and it should be a priority for you to be able to train one of those. If you are selling a product or service, whether it's a service to help somebody do something or a product that you have developed and put to market, you need to make sure that you are best supporting your customers. And for that, you need to have efficiency. From using the best technology, such as Microsoft Dynamics phone integration services, to ensuring that your customer service team feels pumped up and motivated to do the job, you have a lot to get done so that you can ensure that your customer service is on point. Here are some of the reasons why customer service should be a high priority for you. 1. You're going to retain your customers. Retention is so important, and with the cost of living going up, people are going to be shopping less. If your product or service is not necessary and essential, but it is something nice to have, you need to make sure that your customers are having a good experience with your business. If they have a good experience, they are much more likely to return, and this is going to help you build your customer base from what you have, rather than keep trying to go from scratch. You need to have a seamless process that makes returns and purchasing as easy as possible, because this will keep your customers interested. 2. You are also going to retain your employees. You need to make sure that you are retaining the people that you bring on board, because long-term retention saves you money. In high turnover businesses, there's a lot of money that is hemorrhaged on training and ensuring that people understand the product and how to sell the products to the customer base we have. Employees want to work for a company that treats the customers fairly. In the same way you wouldn't want to date somebody who is nasty to you later, people that work don't want to work for a business that can't function without being rude. They'll be more likely to become advocates for your business if you are giving to your employees. So good customer service equals better customer and employee retention. 3. It reinforces your values and your brand. If you make customer service a priority, the team will be able to communicate with customers on a daily basis, which means that representing your brand value is going to be at the forefront of everybody's mind. If you ensure that there is great customer service in front of your customers, you're going to have better word-of-mouth recommendations, and you may end up with better customer reviews. Your business cannot function if there are negative reviews. Consider the way that you look at the reviews when you're buying a product, and then put yourself in your customer's shoes. Good customer service generates referrals. You want your customers to recommend their friends, their family, and anybody else you can think of. And positive word-of-mouth referrals come directly from previous and existing customers. It's all because of the great experience that they have with your company that they refer you to others in the first place. They will tell their friends and relatives and colleagues, and even post on social networks about the way your customer service is friendly and helpful. In turn, they will feel more encouraged to buy from you. And 5. You will increase your customer lifetime value. This represents the amount of revenue that your company can expect to receive from just one customer over time. By ensuring that you can increase your customer lifetime value, you will significantly increase the revenue of your business without having to spend any more on marketing. When you can reduce your costs but up your sales, that puts you in the green with your profits. Customer service is a good way to increase its value, because if customers have a strong, positive experience, they will be more likely to come back again and again. You just listened to the post titled, Why Customer Service Should Be Your Priority, by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com. And big thanks to Michael, who is the founder and chief burnout officer of the Breakfast Leadership Network, a San Diego and Toronto-based burnout media firm. He is a certified NLP and CBT therapist, that's NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and he's one of the world's leading authorities in burnout recovery and prevention. Michael is also a Fortune 500 consultant, #1 bestselling author, and host of the Breakfast Leadership Show, which is a top 200 podcast on Apple Podcasts. He's a 2-time top 20 global thought leader on culture with Thinkers 360, as well as a former healthcare executive, CIO, and CFO overseeing $2 billion budgets. So come visit him online at breakfastleadership.com. But I'm going to leave it there for today, so thank you so much for being here and listening all the way through, and I will be back again reading to you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.